Hello, everyone. This is Varsha, and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. As you all know, the series is all about the prominent achievers of our country who has made India proud in some way or the other. So today, to let us know their success stories, we have one more guest with us, and he is none other than Mr. Chetan BV, who is the Director Finance of Data Shrub Solutions Private Limited. But before we actually move ahead in the conversation with him, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hello, Mr. Chetan, how are you doing?
Hey, Ms. Varsha, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too.
Yes, thank you so very much. Okay, so before actually starting the conversation, please tell us something about you, as in who you are and what you do.
Okay, I'm Chetan Venkatram, born and brought up in Bengaluru. Academically, I'm a commerce graduate and I have done my master's in finance. So I started off my career in 2008, which happens to be the core period of recession in India. So I started off with HP as a tech support rep and wasn't there for a long time. It was a small stint of 2 years, post which I joined Trigen Software, where I was handling the complete quote to cash operations alongside the human resources operations front as well. And in the year 2015, I moved to be part of Deal Desk, where I was predominantly handling the North American government deals, helping the sales out to achieve their goals, post which the latter part of my stint at Adobe was helping the India sales to achieve the targets in the India region. And now I'm here with Data Shrubs.
Okay, so Mr. Chetan, what actually inspired you to, select this particular sector as your profession, and also what sort of challenges you have faced while moving ahead in your journey at your organization?
Yeah, I always had an urge of me becoming an entrepreneur since my school days, and I was fortunate enough to find 4 more like-minded individuals alongside me, and was able to pull this off in the year 2018. And Data Shrubs as an organization has its presence in 3 different countries. In India, in the US, and in the UK. In India, it is Data Shrubs Solutions Private Limited. In the UK, it is Data Shrubs Technologies Limited, and in the US, it is Data Shrubs LLC. Although these are different entities, the co-founders and the owners are still the same. So we have one Mr. Chandan looking after Data Shrubs Technologies in the UK, and Ms. Hatti looking after the LLC part in the US. And I have Mr. Puneet and Mr. Nandan alongside me in looking after the Indian entity. It started in the year 2018. It happens to be a great journey. We started off with 2 members, where today we are standing at 140 plus globally, with 130 plus alone being in India. So initially it was just 2 wings with PCB designing and a BPO project in hand. However, with the time, as the time passed, we have expanded ourselves from being a PCB designing company to a complete product engineering services company, and from BPO to IT software development and infrastructure services company. And we have also started our stint being a product company this year, which is 2021. So that is more to do with how it all started. And the challenges, yes, I mean, we've seen a lot of spike in having or getting the startups in our country for the last few years. However, we'll have more challenges when we are a self-funded company like ours. And I must say that we are proud to say that we are successful being a self-funded company with a considerable amount of growth every time. So that was the major challenge. As a self-funded company, it was more to do with investments. We were smart enough to pull it off all the while till today. And then came in the major challenge, which we all had to face, which is COVID-19. And I'm sure be it any sector or any company across the globe had to face a huge challenge. However, the challenge was predominantly more for a self-funded startup like ours. I must say, with the great support from our entire DataShips family, we were able to cross this phase without any issues. In fact, we've taken this as a blessing in disguise, because this helped us to prepare ourselves or ramp up ourselves in front of competitors across.
Okay, so Mr. Chetan, as you have just mentioned that yours is a self-funded company, so I personally wanted to know that how does DataShrub works, as in being a self-funded company, how does it work?
Yeah, so this indeed is a great question. Yeah, I mean, any company, any startup will have their own challenges. However, being a self-funded company, we have a major challenge of drawing in the investments. And I must say, we've been successful enough in utilizing these small amount of investments pretty much carefully. And when I say that, we will have to micromanage the funds. However, at the same time, we must be ready to spend it at the rate at which we are expanding our businesses. So there's a very thin layer to manage the business across, which we were able to manage. And having said that, we are now open for investors, and we are looking out for like-minded investors who love to be a part of a versatile startup like ours.
Okay, so now I would like to ask, like, what plans do you have in the upcoming years for DataShrubs?
Yeah, we have plenty of them. However, most of them are in work in progress. But to let you know, to brief you about the major plans which we have for this year, is that apart from we being a successful services company, we have also started or in the phase of starting our stint as a product company. So having said that, we've just registered our product website as well, and we already have quite a few in-house IoT products which have just completed the POC phase. And I'm sure about us hitting this or executing this in the year 2021. So I must say, apart from getting the like-minded individuals to start this company, we as an organization are big time fortunate to have quite a few great ingenious individuals amongst us, being our family members who've been working round the clock to get the plans set and to have their ideas or plans to reality. And they have been the source of our motivation and confidence. And at the same time, I should also say that DataShrubs is one such organization which provides that podium to such individuals who've been passionate enough with a lot of plans in their mind, but who are not able to find the right podium. With that aspect, I think DataShrubs is the right place to be. And yes, we are pretty much excited and sophisticated to start our product stint alongside a great growth in our services industry.
So now moving ahead, I was literally, waiting to put forward this question to you, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Indian Achievers Award?
I must say it has been a great source of motivation. and it has been doubled for us. We've been fortunate enough to receive a couple of awards from Indian Achievers Forum. One is as the best emerging company for DataShub Solutions Private Limited, which we will certainly cherish for the years to come. And the other is as the Entrepreneur of the Year, which I have received. And I certainly represent and accept this award on behalf of my 4 other co-founders and the entire DataShubs community. So when it comes to such awards from prestigious institutions like IAF, I think it's a kind of a fuel to keep you up and motivated to continue looking at the work and overcome the challenges. So I must say, I must be thankful to Indian Achievers Forum for being such a motivation. And I say this on behalf of the entire community of startups in our country.
And I once again would like to congratulate you on the achievement. Okay, so now moving ahead, year 2020 has made us all realize the importance of being Atmanirbhar. So what are your views on this Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, and also how is your organization working towards this?
Yeah, coming to the first part of the question, our views on the Atmanirbhar Bharat is certainly positive. We certainly trust and believe in the government which is being run by Mr. Modi, because I say this purely from the kind of growth and the developments we've seen across all the sectors in Indian economy. And we've been fortunate enough to start and run this startup during his era, because it has really helped us, and there is a lot of ease compared to the last decade. There is a lot of ease for any individual or a group of people to start a company or to run a startup, right? So we must be certainly thankful, and we are completely with the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. That is the first part of the question. When it comes to the contribution from our side, we have planned plenty of them. As I said earlier, this year we have planned to start our product side of the company, which means we already have quite a few in-house IoT products which will be hitting across the globe. I'm sure it will be executed within this year. Having said that, we have decided that all these products would be representing the Make in India thing, because these are all made in India. That is one of the contribution. And the other is that although we are different, we have a presence across the globe in different countries, down the lane we are planning to make it as a holdings kind of a structure. During that time, we have decided that it will be an Indian group of company. DataShubs continues to work day in and out in building its organization in a smart way. So we want to be that great organization which represents India on a global map.
Okay, so now before concluding the session, please tell us that what is the mantra that DataShubs believe in, and also what is the message or what is the piece of advice that you would like to give to our today's generation who wish to be a successful entrepreneur someday?
So when it comes to the mantra with DataShubs, DataShubs is an organization which completely believes in being a customer-centric organization. At the same time, we also believe in being an employee-centric one. So we believe that our customers are of utmost importance, and we put all our efforts and work accordingly to get the customer delight, to achieve the customer delight, right? So having said that, we also make sure that we are closely working with our employees, which we call it as a family at DataShubs. And we as employers have to be there with them, providing their requirements or listening to their requirements. We must be there with them to provide enough opportunities, and also give them a sense of freedom at work. So I think we have been successful in doing that, and our goal is to continue to make this organization a best place to work. So I also believe that for any company, be it a startup, a small company, or a huge company, to be successful, it is very important that they take care of two major aspects. One is looking after their customers, and the other is looking after their employees. And we at DataShrubs have been successful enough in doing both, and we continue to do it. And to be more clear, our tagline says it all. It says more power to you, which means anybody who's associated with DataShrubs, be it a customer or a vendor or an employee, I think they would certainly be powerful when they are associated with DataShrubs. So that is something to do with DataShrubs mantra, and we continue to take it and continue to do it for the years to come. Coming back to the latter part of your question, which is a suggestion. I wouldn't say it as an advice, a suggestion for the younger generation. I think we all know, I mean, there are better people who have already spoken about it. Yes, there is no alternate for hard work. Focus and belief is very important. We require a lot of patience to be an entrepreneur. But I would, over and above all of these, I would suggest the first thing which we need to have in our minds to become an entrepreneur is to have a tendency to come out of our comfort zones. So we've seen a lot of younger generation who are happy with the comfort zone, and we've seen the generation of mine as well who are happy with the zones which they are. But ideally, if we have to achieve something in our lives, I'm sure we'll have to come out of our comfort zone. So that is a piece of suggestion which I have from our side.
Okay, so thank you so very much, Chetan, for joining us today, and it was lovely talking to you.
Thank you, Varsha. Thank you for inviting me for this interview, and it was indeed a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.